Well, good evening and welcome to the Boston Mountain Music Program. I'm so glad you tuned us in. Tonight our sponsors is Nature's Wonders in Harrison and the Uona Shopping Center. That's their new location. And they're a natural living store. They have large selections of supplement vitamins, herbs, sports nutrition, and organic food. They have a knowledgeable and a friendly staff that can help you with anything that you ask them. All your questions. And all items are discounted every day. Stop by and see them in their new location in the Uona Shopping Center there in Harrison. We also have tonight the Arkansas House, the Beauty Shop, and the Boardwalk Cafe. We also have the Riverview Motel, Bob's Auto, the Cliff House Inn Restaurant and Gift Shop overlooking the Arkansas Grand Canyon, the Muddy Water Coffee Company on the corner of the square in Jasper, and the Christian Bookstore. All of these sponsors we want to thank very much for sponsoring our show. Stop by and see them all. All right, let's get into our show. Tonight, Eddy and Ken will be singing and playing some old songs for you, and I hope you enjoy them.
All right, here's a song Don Williams come out with way back in the 80s, and we used to sing it as kids. A song called Tulsa Time. Well, I left Oklahoma, riding in a Pontiac, just about to lose my mind. I was going to Arizona, maybe on to California, where the people all live so fine. My baby said I was crazy, my mama called me lazy, but I was going to show them all this time. Well, you know I ain't no fooling, I don't need no more schooling. I was born to just walk the line. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Well, you know I've been through it when I set my watch back to it. Living on Tulsa time. All right, Daddy. Well, there I was in Hollywood, wishing I was doing good, talking on the telephone lines. They don't need me in the movies and nobody sings my songs, but I guess I'm just a wasting time. Well, then I got to thinking, man, I'm really sinking, and I really had a flash this time. And nobody would be grieving if I just went on back. Living on Tulsa time. I'm living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Well, you know I've been through it when I set my watch back to it. Living on Tulsa time. Yeah, I'm living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Well, you know I've been through it when I set my watch back to it. Living on Tulsa time.
That's a lot of fun. Yeah. That could be a Western song, too.
Yeah, yeah, here's a song Ronnie Millsap done. And I hope you enjoy it, called Pure Love. Pure love. Baby, it's pure love. Milk and honey and Captain Crunch and you in the morning. Pure love. Baby, it's pure love. 99 and 44 100% pure love. I wake up with sunshine laying beside me. Bluebirds singing right outside my window. Soft warm kisses saying good morning. And then I get My breakfast in bed, you know it makes me so happy. Oh, with pure love, baby, it's pure love. Milk and honey and Captain Crunch, and you in the morning. Pure love, baby, it's pure love. 99 and 44 100% pure love. I wake up with sunshine laying beside me, bluebirds singing right outside my window. Soft warm kisses and saying good morning. And then I get my breakfast in bed. You know it makes me so happy. With pure love, baby, it's pure love. Milk and honey and Captain Crunch, and you in the morning. Pure love, you're the picture of pure love. 99 and 44 100% pure love. 99 and 44 100% pure love. Here's a song John Connolly done called Busted. My bills are all due and the babies need shoes, but I'm busted. Cotton is down to $1/4 pound, but I'm busted. I got a cow that went dry and a hen that won't lay, a big stack of bills that gets bigger each day. The county's gonna haul my belongings away, 'cause I'm busted. I went to my brother to ask for a loan, 'cause I was busted. I hate to beg like a dog without his bone, but I'm busted. My brother said there ain't a thing I can do. My wife and my kids are all down with the flu, and I was just thinking about calling on you, 'cause I'm busted. All right. I am no thief, but a man could go wrong when he's busted. The food that we canned last summer is gone, and I'm busted. The fields are all bare and the cotton won't grow. Me and my family's got to pack up and go, but I'll make a living just where I don't know, 'cause I'm busted. I'm busted. Oh yeah, I'm broke. Busted. Here's a song Bob Wells made a big hit, wrote, called Faded Love. As I look at the letters that you wrote to me, it's you that I am thinking of. As I read lines that to me were so sweet. I remember our faded love. I miss you, darling, more and more every day, as heaven would miss the stars above. And with every heartbeat I still think of you and remember our faded love. I think of the past and all the pleasures we had as we watched the mating of a dove. It was in the springtime that you said goodbye. I remember our faded love. I miss you, darling, more and more every day, as heaven would miss the stars above. And with I still think of you and remember our faded love. All right, here's a song that I heard George Strait do, and it goes all the way back to '54 when Tommy Collins wrote it, called If You Ain't Lovin', You Ain't Livin'. If you got a Cadillac, boy, and a 40-room shack, boy, a bucket full of money, and a tree full of honey, but if you're getting no hugging, no smooching or a mugging, if you ain't loving, then you ain't living. If you're riding on a gravy train instead of walking down Lover's Lane, you can't make hay, boy, 'cause you're going the wrong way, boy. You need to get a little honey. It's better than money. If you ain't loving, then you ain't living. All right. call you a big man, 'cause you got a lot of bottom land. And if you came to the president and you help run the government, but if you're getting no attention, you're better off on the pension. If you're not living, then you're not living. If you got a string of long cars and you're smoking them 4-bit cigars, you ain't no well-to-do unless you get a little coochie-coo. It takes a little bit of smacking, all your life's lacking. If you ain't loving, then you ain't living.
Well, I hope you've been enjoying our program. This week, the second part of our show is being brought to you by the Riverview Motel and Bob's Auto. The Riverview has great rooms to stay in. They have a pool to swim in, and then they also have canoes to float the buffalo. And Bob's Auto, if you have a wreck or anything like that and you need collision repair, he can do that. And then if you just need a paint job for your car, stop by and check it out. He can handle that, I think. And then we also have the Arkansas House. They have elegant rooms to stay in here in Jasper. The Boardwalk Cafe has buffalo burgers, elk burgers, and all kinds of food that organic. And you know what I think I read the other day is that they're the only restaurant in this area that is solar powered. So stop by and see them. And they also have a beauty shop located right there at the Boardwalk. All right, now we have the Muddy Water Coffee Company on the square, and they have cappuccinos, lattes, espressos, hot tea and pastries, and they have books to read while you're there. And then we also have the Christian Bookstore on the corner of the square. They have greeting cards. They have all kinds of little trinkets and Christian CDs and stuff. And just check it all out, all of our sponsors. And then also the first part was brought to you by the Nature's Wonders in Harrison in the Uona Shopping Center. That's their new location. They're a natural living store. And that's our sponsors, and we are so glad to have all of them. And do patronize them. Now let's get back to our show, and I'll be singing you some gospel songs. Here's a gospel song that I wrote several years ago called What a Day. What a day when the sun comes to work again. We'll have no need of the sunshine, for he will be the light within. Someday in the distant future, my Lord, he's coming again. He's coming in the clouds of glory too.
Yes.
You know, I had a request to do this song, and I'm going to try to do it. And it's an old one, and you'll recognize it, I hope, the way I sang it. But it's called Amazing Grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Twas grace that brought me safe this far, and grace will lead me home. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace will lead me home. Now when we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we know less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing grace, oh how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. One more time. Oh, when we've been there 10 million years, bright shining as the sun, we know less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. It's another beautiful gospel song called What a Lovely Name. There's a name above all others, wonderful to hear, brings you hope and cheer, Jesus. You know, there's a saying going around nowadays that there's more than one way to get to heaven, you know. But he says he's the only way. He's the way, the truth, and the life. And he's the door. There's no two doors, no three doors. There's only one door, and that's Jesus Christ. Our loving Master. Yes. Okay. All right. I think it's time for the theme then.
All right.
All right.
The Boston Mountain Music Program has been brought to you by the Riverview Motel with clean rooms, a pool, and canoes to float the buffalo. Bob's Auto Body Shop does painting and collision repair. Your natural living store is Nature's Wonders in Harrison. For organic foods, herbs, and vitamins at everyday discount prices, it's Nature's Wonders.